We understand that many of you are striving for financial prosperity. To help you reflect on your current situation and explore ways to improve, we have compiled a list of habits commonly practiced by individuals facing financial difficulties. It's important to approach these points with an open mind, considering that personal circumstances can vary significantly. However, being conscious of these habits and making efforts to overcome them could potentially give you an advantage in achieving your desired goals. Without further ado, here are 15 distinct habits that financially successful individuals tend to avoid. Number 1. Poor people tend to spend a significant amount of time watching television, particularly reality TV. This observation highlights a concerning trend. Individuals with limited financial means often waste precious hours on meaningless television programs. Such distractions can be captivating and all-consuming. If you find yourself engrossed in the dating lives of celebrities or religiously following weekly TV shows, or even if you have a preferred news channel, it's likely that you're devoting excessive time to television, which may explain why your life isn't progressing as you desire. It's important to recognize that indulging in celebrity gossip and buzz adds no value to your own life. It merely serves the interests of those famous individuals. In contrast, wealthy individuals aspire to be on TV rather than passively consuming its content. The fundamental issue lies in the fact that excessive TV viewing allows you to disconnect from your own problems instead of actively confronting and resolving them. While there may be rare instances where leisurely activities can be considered time well spent, like John Lennon famously said, it is essential to question whether sitting idly and watching a screen truly brings you genuine enjoyment. Number 2. Poor dietary choices, particularly the consumption of fast food, are prevalent among individuals with limited financial means. Unfortunately, many of them are unaware of the detrimental effects these choices have on their health. They lack knowledge about the nutritional value of their meals and the basics of proper nutrition. By regularly subjecting themselves to excessive amounts of sugar and unhealthy fats, they actively harm their bodies. Consequently, their overall performance in life, be it physical, mental, professional, or even romantic, is compromised. Number 3. A common trend among poor individuals is their preference for buying discounted clothes and products. However, it is important to note that seeking discounts should be limited to investments, such as stocks. While the poor focus on stretching their limited resources, the wealthy prioritize increasing their income. It's worth considering that items on sale are typically the ones that were deemed less desirable by those who could afford to pay the full price. By purchasing discounted clothes inadvertently, one projects an image of financial constraint rather than affluence. Number 4. Poor individuals often develop a habit of waking up later than their wealthier counterparts, particularly during their younger years. Although this statement may be uncomfortable, statistical evidence supports its validity. Those who utilize their youth for personal growth are more likely to escape poverty later in life. Conversely, consistently waking up late, neglecting self-improvement, and engaging in unproductive activities lead to falling behind societal expectations, resulting in dissatisfaction. The paradox lies in the fact that individuals who fail to prioritize personal growth early on often end up toiling harder in the future, with little success just to stay afloat. Number 5. An intriguing observation reveals that poor individuals generally do not prioritize regular hygiene practices, such as frequent showering, as much as wealthier individuals do. Initially, this may seem like an unfounded claim, but it holds true upon closer examination. In today's service-oriented job market, successful interactions often rely on positive human contact. Individuals with poor personal hygiene experience lower levels of trust and decreased time spent in their presence. Such factors have significant consequences in both personal and professional relationships. After all, if people dislike or avoid being around you, it significantly affects the kind of partners you attract. While it may appear insignificant, beginning the day with an early morning shower can be a simple step towards achieving success. Number 6. A notable tendency among poor individuals is their inclination to attribute their misfortunes to external factors and blame others for their lack of success. You may have encountered individuals who consistently make excuses or shift responsibility for their circumstances. While some aspects of life are beyond our control, the majority of our journey is shaped by our own actions. It is crucial to remember that you are in charge of your life, relationships, and health. If you seek change and improvement, it is essential to take proactive steps towards achieving your goals. Life is not solely defined by what happens to us, but rather how we react to those events. When faced with adversity, the poor often adopt a victim mentality, whereas the wealthy analyze the situation, seek understanding, and develop strategies to safeguard their future. While one group assumes a position of vulnerability, the other perceives challenges as opportunities for growth. Number 7. Poor people often have no savings. One key distinction between the poor and the rich is their preparedness for the future. Building a savings cushion allows for growth and security. Imagine a situation where something goes wrong. If you have savings, you can overcome the problem and resume your life. However, if you lack savings and face an urgent situation, you might be forced to sell assets like your car or house, or take out a loan. When the situation is resolved, the rich remain in a stable position with their savings intact. In contrast, the poor experience a significant impact on their lifestyle and often become indebted to creditors. Conversely, when an opportunity arises, those with savings can seize it to expand their lives, while those without the means cannot fully take advantage. This disparity contributes to the rich getting richer, while the poor struggle to improve their circumstances. Number 8. Poor people frequently use credit cards or take out loans for unnecessary expenses. Another major difference between the rich and the poor lies in their approach to credit. The rule is simple: only use credit if it is an investment that generates more money than the loan itself. Unnecessary expenditures that do not offer a return on investment should not be financed through credit. Number 9. Poor people tend to have more children at an earlier stage in life. The truth is, raising children is financially demanding. While the joy of having children is undeniable, many people overlook the true costs involved. For example, in developed countries, the average cost of raising a child is approximately $250,000. Due to a lack of education, environmental factors, and other influences, poor individuals tend to have more children, and at a younger age, compared to their wealthier counterparts. In contrast, the rich often wait until their living standards improve, ensuring an optimal environment and conditions for their children's growth. However, for the poor, raising children becomes a constant struggle, hindering their ability to progress beyond mere survival. Number 10. Poor people do not prioritize regular medical checkups. We have previously emphasized the importance of health, and this point is particularly critical for those who neglect regular checkups. Imagine a scenario where you unexpectedly develop a severe illness, such as cancer. Regular checkups would enable early detection, leading to lower treatment costs. However, if you neglect checkups, you may only discover the illness when it has progressed to a late stage, resulting in substantial financial burdens for both you and your family, regardless of your income level. Moreover, regardless of one's financial situation, late detection may even cost you your life. Number 11. Poor people tend to spend money before they have it. One of the greatest pitfalls in life is spending money before it is in your possession. The moment you start borrowing or acquiring expenses that exceed your current means, your life begins to spiral downward. If you do not have the funds to purchase something without negatively impacting your life, then you cannot afford it. Instead, focus on generating the necessary income through work before making such expenditures. Number 12. Poor people surround themselves with other poor people. As true as it is, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Poor individuals often maintain associations with other poor individuals who reinforce their limiting beliefs. To escape poverty, it is crucial to surround yourself with inspiring individuals who push you to excel. Seek out those who are achieving incredible things themselves, as their success will motivate you to surpass your current reality. If you find yourself still surrounded by the same people you associated with in your youth, it may be time to reassess and move towards more promising relationships. Do not be afraid to step away from a crowd and pursue better opportunities. Failure to do so may crush your potential as others, seeking solace in their own miserable lives. Attempt to ensure you suffer the same fate. Number 13. Poor people rarely follow through on their ideas or tap into their potential. You cannot control your family background, place of birth, or how society treats you. However, you can control the amount of time and effort you invest in pursuing your dreams. Every person has the same 24 hours in a day, yet some achieve far more than others. If you dedicate yourself to learning and implementing your passions, success is merely a matter of time. You've likely heard the statistic that 9 out of 10 businesses fail within their first 3 years. But have you ever considered how many businesses fail simply because they were never started? Number 14. Poor people believe that others should help them succeed. In reality, the world does not owe you anything, and nobody is obligated to assist you. You are responsible for what happens in your life. While many young individuals initially believe they will be successful, they often encounter the harsh realities of the world. True success rewards those who persevere, continuously learn, adapt, and understand that nobody will solve their problems for them. Instead, face challenges head-on, and along your journey, you may encounter like-minded individuals who will share parts of the path with you. Otherwise, you risk becoming part of the majority destined for failure. Number 15. Poor people tend to be more religious than wealthy people. Statistically, successful individuals rely on their own capabilities for their well-being, while the poor often hold on to the belief that a higher power will somehow reward them for being virtuous. Although presidents and CEOs may mention God in their speeches, their level of religious devotion is often not as pronounced as one might assume.